crystals and the picking out the crystals, and then MJ wanting to give the crystals back after draining its energy. Did you hear Gigi?
Yeah.
That cracks me up.
Of course, you would want to not take it after draining his energy.
I know, and honey, you got to recharge it. Anyone who knows us knows we're obsessed with crystals, right? But do you think crystals alone is going to help what her and Tommy have going on? The Valley isn't about friendship.
It's about surviving group dinners with people who know entirely too much about your relationship.
Welcome to reality in 5D,
where the lawns are manicured
and the group chats are weaponized.
Let's spill.
I can't believe that we're getting to the end of the Valley. We've got like one episode left after this one.
Oh yeah, season finale. It's gone by fast. How many episodes have there been? Like 10?
9.
9. Okay, so
We're on episode 8, but there are 9 total.
Oh, 9 total.
Mhm.
Okay, I knew it's been like a short season.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you feel that the couples are in the same place they were 8 episodes ago?
The couples?
I mean, I feel like we started this season off with a lot of turmoil.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I guess when you put it that way, like Denis and Gigi, and then MJ and Tommy.
Tannen and Greg weren't good. Sky and Bombshed weren't good.
That's true. That's true. All true.
MJ and Tommy, I get the most back and forth, like flip flop from.
Yeah.
Out of anyone. The way that, like, he's being supportive and she's, you know, she's talking about being scared and clamming up, and she doesn't want to put signs up in the neighborhood without warning the neighbors. And he's like, oh, why are you so worried about it? If it's a problem or they give you crap, we'll put a dead fish in their mailbox, or we'll have Gigi get a knife. Like, he was trying to be like funny and supportive, but then like
she's sensitive.
She is
sensitive.
But then at the end, right? So she throws the party.
Mm-hmm.
He shows up to bring items like ice and stuff like that. He doesn't even bring it in. And I know he's uncomfortable, right? But like, it's your wife. And you're piling all of the ice and the food and everything up right outside and running away like a little bitch. And then
He
like,
did have his kid in the car though too, so I don't know.
it's her event. Get the kid out and let him walk up and help.
I get it. I don't know. I don't try to know what people are up to or what they have going on. But
it just feels like the very beginning they're talking about how they're like in love.
It's very
They
strange.
still love each other and they want to go through things like therapy to help the relationship. And then like you have MJ getting Botox, right? With Gigi and Tannen, and the school calls, and he didn't show up to pick up the kid right away. And 30 minutes later, he's like showing up to pick the kid up, right? And here she is, like upset and stressed. Like when you go to get your Botox done, you don't want to go there and have to stress about stuff. You want to go and relax and have a moment and enjoy pampering yourself. You know what I mean? So that was kind of annoying to me. And I felt like she immediately was ready to throw him right back under the bus and be like, oh, he's 30 minutes late, which I did not buy his whole 25-minute parking bullshit. I don't believe that for a second.
But you know what? Also, it was his first one. Because she said she had never missed one until then. That was the first one she ever missed. So he's, one, not used to the whole pickup drop off. And she even said he should have been there 15 minutes earlier because you know those pickup and drop offs are like the line is wrapped around. So maybe he did have a hard time even just getting into the school parking lot to find a spot. That I could kind of see, you know? But she would have known that more so than he would have, especially if it's his first one.
I think that
I don't think he was prepared.
If you're doing something for the first time, you definitely get there early.
I agree, but
and it's sad this is the first time he's doing it.
But there's usually hiccups on the first time that you're going to do something. You know what I mean? It takes a second to get in the swing of things, and that's why you have to have a certain flexibility. It was weird that he doesn't answer the call from her, though, a lot of times.
And one of the times he made the excuse that she hung up too early, and I was like, then why did we get your voicemail? That's not how that works.
Yeah.
You hung up on her. Weird.
Yeah, he does happen to have some weird excuses every time.
She does say she feels like the only adult in the relationship. And honestly, as a viewer, like the amount of times he burps or is obnoxious, it is like watching a like 8-year-old boy.
Yeah. Well, that's unresolved trauma and unhealed
And
issues. So
not to backtrack on the Botox, but like who gets numbing cream on the forehead for Botox?
they got so much too. I was like, what are they putting Restylane up there?
I mean, like, yeah, it's not filler. It's just a little Botox. Like, come on. You'll fight a bitch in a parking lot, but you need numbing cream for a little tiny needle prick?
And it was so much. I couldn't believe it. It like doesn't even really hurt to get like
I
that.
mean,
I mean, your skin is so thin right there too that
it's literally the smallest little needle.
hmm. Hey, to each his own. Maybe they're just like really scared of it. I don't know. And
Uh,
they think that helps. It really,
Looking old is a lot scarier.
I think my forehead feeling numb would be scarier. And they like, not even the forehead, it was like around the eyes and stuff. Do you think that makes your eyes like droop or sag when they're so numb like that? Like they
I'd
just
be afraid
hang?
it would get in the eye because like it's impossible not to get it in your
Oh my
mouth or
God.
swallow.
Yeah,
So
you're
it's like,
right.
I mean,
Yeah, that time we had our lips done, I forgot. I got some in my mouth. I'm like, my whole mouth, my tongue, mouth, everything was so numb for like, I don't know, like 20 minutes, I want to say.
would you buy a house from someone who knocks on your door in sweats and a hat and sunglasses, like literally like dripping in sweat?
She and I know she has anxiety. I'm not trying to like be insensitive to that. But she doesn't seem to know anything about what she's selling or seem to like the goal is not really there. She was like, "Cheers to drinking on the job." And even like her friend was like, "No, cheers to getting this house sold. Like stay focused here. Lock in."
Yeah. I mean,
What?
if you're gonna be sweating in Chanel, like lock in.
Yeah, you have a job here to do. You're not just here to drink with your friends on the job. Just like going door to door, you're like, oh, maybe I should leave. That was the only time we saw you even like approach or a maybe like even.
Okay, yeah. And I understood like the whole Chanel and all of it for the party. Like you're selling real estate, you're kind of like looking the part. Why did she set up in that outfit? They even showed the getting ready scene. Did you catch that? And I'm like,
Yeah.
why did you not show up in a t-shirt and shorts, set up the party, and then put on the Chanel?
Yeah.
That you
I
don't have to ring out later.
I think this is her first one, but like it's kind of giving amateur and not in like a prepared way. I don't feel she is prepared for this journey. And even like Reza like noticing everything and Maurizio noticing everything, like why didn't she come in there like that? You know what I mean? It's those little things that show me the difference between a professional and someone who knows what they're doing and then someone who just wants to look like a realtor.
But they're an amateur.
And they're an amateur.
Yeah.
Like you can dress in Chanel and like host a party, but that doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. When the neighbor even was like, how is it a buyer's market or how's the market? And she's like, oh, and like she doesn't know. She has no idea.
Which is crazy because, like, look at the cost of homes now. You know what I mean? Like, you should know, girl.
How many people were like, show me the house? And she's like, let me show you a shot. Like, girl.
I know.
And it's one thing when you're like hosting this party to be seen having a drink in your hand. Yes, I agree. You should always be seen holding a drink or like look like you're part like of the party, immersed and like, having fun as well. But you should not be drinking that drink like you are drinking. She is like getting sloshed and it's
When she was already sweaty and
uncomfortable.
kind of looking like a little drowned, and then you add alcohol to it. I think of like a tailgate. You know what I mean? Like back in the day
Mhm.
when you like are feeling it, but you also look like shit. You like look back at the pictures and you're like, oh my God, bangs separated, sweaty forehead. Like,
And when people are saying, "Oh, it's actually kind of cute," I'm like, "That's how you know it's actually kind of not."
and that was Gigi's sister's house. Did we meet her?
Oh, that
Did
was
they show
Gigi's
her?
sister's
Yeah,
house. I
that's
didn't
and
know.
Gigi did show up, remember? Because she was like, I'm not gonna show up, but she did because she was like, if I don't, there'll be bad blood with MJ and her sister.
That's how she got that listing. Okay,
Uh-huh.
that makes sense now. So interesting. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not buying it. The Maurizio entrance of it all was like,
Oh, I'm
come
so tired of
on.
it.
They gave him like a slow mo like entrance, like sparkling, like ugh, and she just looks like googly-eyed for him too. Everyone has the biggest crush on Maurizio. And I'm not saying
Oh my
he's
God,
not like great looking man. I'm just so over like
did you
Maurizio
see
everywhere.
Sky go up and give him a hug and she like introduces her husband? Like I was like, ew, that's also a little strange.
It's like everyone is thirst trapping over him and it's so gross.
Ew. I'm like literally.
And I don't even like Kyle, but like, ugh. That is not your man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Did you clock, speaking of Sky, I felt like they tried to make us feel for her for a minute. Like you go through that whole beginning, she's still like by herself, not talking to anyone. And she's talking to who I think is like her sister about how her dad has Alzheimer's, which is really sad.
Yes.
But I also feel like they're trying to make us feel a little bit of sympathy or empathy.
Like she's got a heart.
For her, yeah, after last episode. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm
no,
sorry.
no.
And not to be.
Aren't they still supporting her? Didn't she say something like, I'm so grateful for all of their help and support? I'm like, what is she, the baby? Like, why is she getting supported from all the way, like, in a different country? She's, like, from across the world.
Well, she didn't
And your
necessarily
dad has
say financial
dementia?
support. It could be like, but I think Bombshed's probably financially supporting her. That's why they can't move out of Beverly Hills. Or
I
into
don't
Beverly
know.
Hills.
She kind of made it sound like they kind of, like, support her as well on some level.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know that to be factual, so we'll just say allegedly. But
she's like talks about her dad being so loving and so giving, and he would just give anything to anybody and leave food on people's doors.
yes, how
And
beautiful.
don't you think he would be ashamed to know that she walks around talking about how people are beneath her?
Yes. And how she could wipe her nose with like everybody else and she pisses on love. Like, yeah, I think he would be really embarrassed on like some of the things she says and how she behaves.
I'm kind of disgusted. Honestly, like every time I see her, I'm like, ugh, she's the one that can go.
Yeah.
Let's recast next season, get rid of her. I'm fine with everyone else. I mean, I even like I didn't care too much for Tannen in the beginning, and I really like her now. I thought I really liked, and even though it's RJ, I really liked that she had a male modeling skincare because I don't feel like you have that enough. I feel like men need to also pay attention to their skin and their skincare. You don't want a wrinkly forehead.
That is so true. That is so true.
So I did appreciate that.
I don't even think I clocked that right away, but you're right. That was a keep it cute.
That was a very keep it cute.
That was
Very
a keep it cute moment, Cannon.
Well, let's play a keep it cute or put it on.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Keep it cute or put it on mute. Sky and Tannen's friendship.
Mute. Done.
Mute it. I think Tannen has leveled up and evolved, and Sky is like just
Plummeting from it.
see you later, bye.
Without a parachute.
Keep it cute or put it on mute. Botox.
Cute. And that's what's like all of that. Not the filler. Now I'm thinking of filler on the face. What is it? Numbing cream.
Yeah.
That was a little overboard. Let's be real.
Yeah, Botox without the numbing cream.
Yeah.
Keep it cute or put it on mute. Tantric yoga in public.
Oh, God. Mute. Can we stop doing that? And the bathtub scenes with the couples. I'm sorry. It is awkward. Those little intimate moments don't need to be public.
I agree. I felt so uncomfortable. I felt like the dog. Did you see the dog? The dog was shaking and uncomfortable. And I mean, like he like buys him a man. He like is like, I have something for you, and he brings him outside, and there's this dude standing in the parking lot, and this guy's like, Rez is like drooling with like THO in the middle of the summer, and I'm like, you were like, oh my god, look at that, and it's not cold,
like blistering heat, and he has THO.
And then you got the whole tantric yoga of it all, right? And to each his own. Like, explore, have fun.
Hey, I don't care what you do. Please don't make me watch it on TV in the episode.
Don't ever make me hear
I feel violated.
Don't ever make me hear the words root to root. Ew.
Yes, connect to root.
I was like, what's the root? What is this like?
Of the problem? What are we doing here?
Gross.
It's like all the housewife scenes where they would do like the bathtub scenes. I was like, why do people keep doing this? Why do they think we want to see this? I hate it.
It was the bathtub scene for sure.
It was.
I was cringing the entire time.
Oh.
cringing.
That's a mute. Mute. Ugh.
All right, listeners, before we spill any more tea, let's talk comfort.
And when we say comfort, we mean comfort. The only thing softer than the housewives' apologies.
Whether you're binge watching Bravo, running errands, or recovering from a reunion level argument, comfort has you covered.
Literally, the hoodies are cozy, the sets are chic, and honestly, we've never want to take them off.
If you're looking to upgrade your lounge game, shop through our link, comfort.com/houseofglam LLC.
That's comfrt.com/HAUSOFGLAM LLC. Trust us, your couch has never looked so glamorous.
Stay comfy, stay cozy, and keep sipping that tea. Yes, we love a comfort set over here at Reality in 5D. I mean, you know, soft, cozy, chic, all the above. But let's talk about the Valley, right? How did you feel about the aura photography?
That was cool. I wanted to test that out.
I was about to ask if you wanted to go do that. Yeah. I'm like gagged.
How do we do that? How do they test that?
I mean, we should go there.
What camera do they use? I have so many questions.
I mean, first of all, in the crystals and the picking out the crystals, and then MJ wanting to give the crystals back after draining its energy. Did you hear Gigi?
Yeah.
That cracks me up.
Of course you would want to not take it after draining its energy.
I know, and honey, you got to recharge it. Anyone who knows us knows we're obsessed with crystals, right? But do you think crystals alone is going to help what her and Tommy have going on?
I honestly don't know what they have going on or what their deal is or expectations because it doesn't seem like he's ever been any better. I don't really know him, but don't you feel like he's always kind of been like that?
I do.
Do you feel like maybe she's changing a little bit and she's wanting him to kind of have a glow up, but he's not, and she kind of...
I clock Tommy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You may be a big guy, you may be loud,
Mm-hmm.
but you move like a little bitch. And I'm just going to say, like, I didn't watch the Shaws. I think we say that every episode, just for clarification. I didn't. But I saw the scene, right? Of him showing up on the front porch. And I didn't see Reza or Adam there. So I'm assuming they weren't home, right? I'm assuming there was no confrontation, just him flipping out, destroying property, acting like a little bitch when they weren't there.
Probably.
That's what I get. And I feel like that even more so because the second all Reza did was walk out, wasn't trying to make anyone uncomfortable, wasn't really like even interacting with him, right? You can tell Reza respects that he doesn't want to have the conversation on camera. Yeah. You can tell. Tommy saw Reza and took off running back around the car like a little being hid. I'm like...
Yeah, but MJ also tried to get him to stay for 5 minutes so that they could talk. And he specifically said he was going to wait until after production. And she tried to still weasel that in on production, probably because production put pressure on her. And, you know, that's another one of her jobs that she takes seriously, and he's not conforming. And so she's upset with him for that too. But I don't know. I think their issues are a little deeper than like some of the things she says, because those are like little annoyances that, like, if you did really like love someone, like you would overlook some of those things.
Sure.
But they're not, and like she doesn't even know if she's truly happy, and I know it's not because of some of the little issues we've seen. So there's got to be a bigger issue there.
I think there's several.
Yeah.
And I know how fractured relationships play out in the environment that is a reality television show, right? So I worry for them. Actually, I'm not worried. Either way, it's going to be good TV, and I think she's going to be fine, but I don't think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, and I don't know. He's the one that watches the kid and stays home and like...
Mm-hmm. You can tell that I feel like the Persian culture, and I may be wrong because I don't know enough, and I don't want to be offensive, but I feel like there's a very strong family vibe, right?
Oh, yeah.
And like it's about support. Like even Bombshed shows up on behalf of the family when Sky does it. Like, you know what I mean? There's just a level of that support, and I don't feel that Tommy is giving it.
Is Tommy Persian?
No.
I don't feel like he
But
is.
I think that is causing a lot of the issue.
Do you think he feels a little isolated as well?
I think he isolated himself. I think he does. I don't think it's like a cultural thing. I think it is a
I don't know. I've
behavioral
noticed
thing.
they do that with Adam though too. With
Oh,
the
with the
tabbouleh.
tabbouleh? I
Yeah.
think that was Bombshed. Bombshed gives a little homophobic.
Maybe a lot of, well, and that could be too, but it also could be that maybe because those two are non-Persian or not part of the family, that maybe that they
They see
feel,
them differently.
yeah,
I would hope not. And I don't. I mean, look at Reza and Adam. So obviously he doesn't see it that way. Like he loves Adam
yeah,
no matter what. And he even talked about his dad loving outside of his race at a time that wasn't accepted in his country. So
yeah,
I would like to think that they didn't have that. But I don't know. They're so hard to read, Sky and Bombshed.
yeah.
They're just such miserable assholes that I
Mhm.
can't tell what they're pissed about. It's anything and everything in the moment. They're just miserable, and they're
And Bombshell looks like he doesn't want to be an asshole and like he's kind of embarrassed this guy, but he doesn't check her. And if anything, he supports
he
her.
absorbs her negative ass energy.
And when you can't be like neutral like that and just like avoid all conflict. You start looking like the asshole too. I just think that you agree with her at home and then act like whatever anyone wants to hear to their face. You don't have a personality at that point.
I agree. And honestly, like, I don't feel like they organically fit into the group dynamic anymore.
I don't either. Bombshell tries at least. I'll
But
give him that.
that's not organic. You
It's
shouldn't have
not.
to try.
Mm-hmm.
A friend group is a friend group. And we know how it also works when we have to force and fake this. Like, that makes it hard to read the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's just them. Everyone else, for good or bad, they can have bad moments and, like, bounce back. I really like the energy once Sky and Bombshed separated from the group. But also, not to, like, jump around, wasn't Gigi and Dennis doing business in sex toys?
Yeah. Like last episode.
Okay, so now this episode we have Valley Girl Diamonds.
Well, yeah, because Sky.
Oh, well, I'm here for it. We love an entrepreneur.
Revenge.
We love a revenge business.
Yes.
I am, again, the patron saint of petty. Like, I am here for it, and it is an incredibly petty business, right?
That was hilarious, though.
But how do you
Hilariously petty.
feel knowing her dynamic already with Dennis and the other situation? Like, is it smart to go into another business with this man?
Yeah, I don't know why they keep opening up so many businesses together, especially knowing how volatile their like relationship is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
That's not a great idea. But well, I mean, whatever. She's got to learn. She's gonna learn.
Hey, I'm here for it, Gigi. I want I want the jewelry. Give it to me. Show us what a Valley girl can do. Like, bring it on.
Yes.
I want good things for Gigi. She's like my favorite.
Do you think Sky's gonna wear it?
Oh no, she already made it clear she wasn't gonna wear that, and that
Is she gonna give it to
was
her dog?
beneath her.
Is her dog gonna wear it? Nope.
Oh
Probably
my
not
god,
either.
right? Probably wouldn't put it on the dog.
I wonder who got that necklace. It's not like she was gonna re-gift it to someone.
I was proud of Reza for walking up to Sky before she had time to run and laying out everything on the line and being like, can we talk about what happens? Because, like, you don't know what you did. Like, you picked on the table setting and you talked about the valley sucking and you dug a shithole you created. Or you were digging in a shithole she created. That's what he said. And I'm like, thank you. Honestly, like, she needed to hear all of that. She didn't take accountability for any of it, but she needed to hear it.
Hear any of it. She tuned him out and immediately it's just like, I'm not going to talk about this. I'm not going to rehash all the shit from the shithole. And he was like, you created. And then she just walks away like, everyone's so mean to me. Like, what? What?
People match your energy, Sky, and you can't handle that.
Some people are just not self-aware and you can't help them. But you also don't need to fight with those kind of people because that's a waste of energy. Like, she's not going to hear you. She lives in her own little world in her own head.
Yeah.
And she pretends that's Beverly Hills.
She said, obviously they're fake diamonds. Do I look like I'd wear it? I was like, girl.
They're lab-grown diamonds.
Yeah, I mean, they are, so.
Diamonds aren't rare anyways. Like, we wouldn't have a grading scale or, like, a clarity scale if they were, like, some kind of rare jewel or gem. Like,
You can be mad all you want,
fake
Sky.
diamonds, real diamonds. They're not that special.
Gigi got more press for her jewelry line in that moment than you got all season for the alleged jewelry line you have that Tannen's allegedly spent all this money on to support.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not buying it. And her and Tannen, that whole conversation at the party.
I was proud of Tannen for walking up and like a boss and saying hi to her. That threw Sky off, you could tell.
It did, but there were a couple of moments where they had like a conversation, like where you could tell they were friends and they could have that conversation and like laugh a little bit. It was like, I mean, it was very surface level fake, but they were able to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Sky runs and leaves. And when Tannen said that Sky's pride and ego driven, yeah. And that's going to be really, really hard for a Scorpio to mesh with. Because honestly, you have, like, Scorpios have a level of, like, that as well. So I feel like, I mean, not, like, in the worst way. Like, Sky has it in the worst way.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
But if we're going to be a ride or die, we want to know that our ride or die is going to be there for us, too. You know what I mean? You don't want someone that self-centered who only wants you around for them and their benefit. But then when it comes to you, they're going to ghost you or, like, blame you. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, that person would be off the island real fast.
Well, it felt like they had a lot in common, right? And then they weren't together so much, and it didn't feel like it anymore.
Yeah, that's true. But it also felt like Tannen and Greg were fighting a lot more because of them.
I'm sure.
And look at how much she fights with Bombshed.
I was going to say, Sky pollutes Tannen's energy with her own hatred for her husband. I bet you Tannen didn't sleep in a different room with Greg before becoming so close with her. And she even shows, like, all the trips, all the support, all these things that we did, and, like, this is what ended it. Like I said before, even with, like, romantic relationships, if there are cracks, this environment will finish the job.
But how can you hear someone say that person, like your friend refers to you as family, and like you guys go on vacation, you have Thanksgiving together, your kids play together, and then you're going to be like, "Oh, I have enough family, thank you. Like I don't need this person." Like that is so she's got no heart, honestly, or empathy for anyone else. Because even Tannen was like, I want to be friends with her. I wanted this to blow over. I wanted her to, like, address me and be like, I'm sorry that I said that. But, like, she doesn't. She's not going to apologize. Her pride and ego are too big. And she has formulated this narrative that they all came for her.
Do you think this narrative is interesting enough to bleed on into another season?
No. I hope she sees it at the reunion and we finally
There's no reunion.
We get no reunion?
I didn't see a reunion.
Oh my God. Well, then this finale, like, come on. Where's Gigi?
I just don't know that Sky really has another season in her. I don't find her interesting enough. Even in her worst. You have to have a level of, like, we still want to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm just disgusted. I'm disgusted by the way she's acted, how she's treated friends, her husband. She just looks like a nasty person.
She cheapens the group.
Yeah, yeah. And if, like, your father has dementia and you're like, I wonder how you guys get through it every day. Get on a plane and go see him. Like, why are you talking like, I'll be doing that soon? Oh, when production wraps up?
Go ahead. We will miss you.
Than your dad being on this show, that you don't even care about the Valley, but you still thought it was more important to be on this show than going to help your sick dad? Gross, girl.
Get it.
Be so for real.
Well, then is it safe to say we're going to vote her a messy queen of the episode?
Yeah.
Sky, you are the messiest queen of the episode.
You're disgusting.
I don't even know if we should call her a queen.
No, you're a disgust queen. I
love it.
That's pretty much all I got for her.
I know. Man, I can't believe it. One episode left after this, so. And we've got big things coming in the next couple weeks, but we're winding down with the Valley. I'm going to miss it.
I know. We'll have to move on. We've got other options too, so. And we got OC starting. We got lots of things in the news coming up.
That we need to stay tuned for She Said What coming soon. Yep. All right, well.
Make sure that you're following, subscribe, and comment.
Like, do all the things.
Yes, let us know. Spill the tea.
Well, Thanks for listening to Reality in 5D with Matt
and Courtney.
Bye.
Bye.